So as you settle in, always the breath is breathing, always the energy is flowing, always a movement. Just tune into that movement. Now with each inhale, the body slightly expands. With each exhale, the ability to release and let go, and using that ha sound to help relax the belly, to drop down into the feet. Just allowing everything to slow down, noticing maybe some more thoughts, maybe some restlessness. And again, just come back to that breath. Come back. Always in every now moment, there's the breath. Always in every now moment, you're breathing. And always in every now moment, there's the gateway to the heart. So as you breathe, you're breathing in this oxygen, this air, this substance that blends and mixes in the heart with the blood. This gets pumped out through the body. So as we increase this airflow, this increases the oxygen, this increases the blood flow. So at a physiological level, at the earth element level, we are breathing in an energy and essence into the physical form, strengthening the physical form. You can feel that energy flowing all through the body. Perhaps you can feel the heart beating. Perhaps you can feel the blood pumping. Perhaps you can feel some heat in your body that's created from this process. Maybe some coldness as a release. Notice also there's some sensations. There might be some tightness. Maybe an awareness of a tingling in the body somewhere. Maybe a slight pain, something drawing your attention. And we want to lovingly acknowledge that in this moment. Just breathe. Notice where that is. And you can touch that space lovingly, or just use the power of your consciousness to breathe right over to that area. And then just let go with that ha. Notice the mind may be offering a reason why it's there, what happened, or need to know what happened, or to get rid of it. But just notice all that and come to the breath. And I invite you to let go of knowing anything about what that means. Let go of the illusion of what created it, or what it could mean, what it's trying to tell you, and just breathe. Just come back to that breath, come back to the awareness in that area. Let go. Still feeling your feet, feeling your toes, always rooted and grounded in every moment. Always you are embodied on this earth plane. You can feel this with the force of gravity. The embrace of the Divine Mother, always holding you, always inviting you to just let go. Continue to just notice that space. Or maybe it moves to another area. Just lovingly acknowledge that with the breath. And as you do so, allow your body to relax a little more, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles around the eyes. And connecting with that belly breath again. So as we breathe in, the belly expands. We exhale out through the mouth. We allow just the release. No need to push everything out or force. Just a gentle release. It may feel a little tight or tense, and that's fine. We want to just acknowledge that. And then breathe again, going right up to where that tension is, not trying to force or stretch or blast it open. And then just let go. help increase this focus on the tailbone as you breathe down into the belly, allowing that expansion, and then up to the chest just a little, keeping the shoulders relaxed and letting go. And notice if there's any emotion that comes up in this moment. We want to acknowledge the water, the emotions, the flow of energy that really gives us our power and ability to create and manifest this emotion. And so it was explained recently in an analogy of a dog. Like, people talk about their emotions and being with their emotions, and they've felt these things and they've already done this work with their emotions. And yet, when those emotions show up, it's like we slam the door on it. We want to try to fix it. We want to try to manage it. We want to try to run away from it. Like it was a dog, like we're around dogs our whole life. But are we really petting the dog? Are we really there with the dog? Or are we just like, oh my God, there's a dog, and we slam the door? Oh my God, there's a dog, and we cross the street. And so now in this moment, be curious about that emotion as if it was a dog, as if it was a dog you're not sure about. Maybe it's scared, maybe it's a little angry. And just stand in that awareness and breathe, take a breath, and be the witness, be the awareness of that emotion. And let go with that ha. And just notice what happens as you just witness the emotion from that place of the stable, grounded connection with your breath, with the earth, allowing that emotion to be as it is. And maybe some tears start to come, maybe some twitching in the body. And just allow that as well, using that breath, using that focus. At any moment, you can just let go, you can surrender. And the breath is always there to meet you again. There'll be thoughts, there'll be judgments, there may be stories and memories, but come back to the breath. So we give power to what we want to manifest, to what sustains us and supports us. In this moment, that is the breath, where we're not needing to move, we're not needing to do anything. We're just being with the breath, and we're noticing what that breath is leading us to. The energies, the emotions, the thoughts. As we notice this emotion, maybe you get a vision, maybe some insights come to you. And just stay with the breath and be that witness of that as well. There's a tendency for us to get excited, like, oh, that's it, right, I got it. But again, this is what sustains and continues the emotion. Just allow it to flow, allow the release, allow the letting go. As you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and move the energy to the heart. The best way I know to do that is to put a smile on your face. Even if it feels a little fake or forced at first, breathe in that smile, focus on the heart, and then let go. And come back to the breath. Sometimes there's a tendency to want to hold the breath, but allow that expansion. Allow a deeper connection to that emotion, to that water, to that flow. Let go. As you continue with this breath, we're going to move to the element of air. This is the mind, the vision, the ability to hold a vision. That vision which impacts the creation of the physical body, the manifestation of the things around us. And when guided from the heart, and we hold these visions in mind, our world starts to transform. So in this moment, We're here on a new moon in Virgo. And Virgo can get in their head. They can want things a certain way and they want it to be perfect. And they're also really good at whatever they do. For they have the vision, they have the ability, they have the skill. We call on that energy of Virgo to create this vision of our future. So I invite you now in this moment to see yourself standing tall and strong, taking a breath in, bringing the shoulders back a little, arching the back, feeling that posture change in your inner vision as well as you breathe in that energy, feeling yourself standing tall and strong, and notice what's in your surroundings. And to help with this, you can actually put your hands on your hips and breathe in and expand. You can do this in the mind's eye or physically. Feeling that like superhero posture as you breathe in, standing tall and strong, that you are solid, you are stable, you are grounded, you are healed, whole, and complete. And maybe in the world around you, things are spinning out. People are upset. Maybe you're in a beautiful meadow. Maybe you're by the ocean. Just notice how you can be who you are. You can be in this strength and this power with each breath, despite the environment, the situation, the person, the beautiful scene of nature, or the seemingly destruction of it. That with each breath, you are claiming your space, your power. Notice what that brings up for you, any thoughts, ideas, concepts, and then just let it go out through the breath. When I lovingly acknowledge those thoughts that keep us protected and safe. And then coming back to the breath. And as you stand in this strength and this power, a small child runs up to you. They're excited. Something just happened in their life that they're happy about. They're excited. They're wanting to experience more of. Something they saw, something they heard, maybe something they're showing you. So if this is a little difficult to see, just come back to the breath again. Remember that childlike energy, the children you've seen around you recently. See that excitement they have when they're playing and they're happy, and they forget to worry about all the adult concerns. And notice what they're holding something in their hand, showing it to you. It's maybe an item, maybe like a word, maybe a light, or maybe you're just feeling it from them. What is it they're excited about? What is it that's lighting them up? What is that fiery passion they feel? The reason they incarnated? For as children, we remembered it very clearly. Before we were told, you can't be that, you can't do this. How are you going to earn a living? How are you going to make that happen? So using this Virgo new moon energy, the Virgo knows how to make it happen. And so we want to invite this energy of what you wanted as a child, what lit you up, what excited you. The more ridiculous, the better. Maybe it was to be a mermaid. Maybe it was to be a superhero, a doctor, fireman, whatever that was. Really just connect with that energy. And again, it's not about the illusion. It's not about the word or the item or the role or the career, but it's that energy. It's that passion. That's fire. I invite you to breathe that out into your belly, up into your solar plexus, just above the belly. And let go with ha, really embodying this energy, the passion, the excitement. Next inhale, breathe that in, and then allow it to shoot out into the feet, into the ground where you are here now in this moment. If there's any sadness, welcome that as well. Breathe with that sadness. Use that ha to release and let go, to acknowledge that it's okay to feel sad sometimes. Take another breath, breathing bigger than the sadness, lovingly acknowledging it, that part of you, that you are there for them, that you hear them, that you support them, that you've always had their back. Call on the power of the mind in this moment to show you all the times you've overcome the things that were challenging, that you didn't think you would make it through, that led you to where you are today, how strong you truly are. Remembering that vision of you standing tall and strong, I invite you to breathe into that again and really feel that strength that you have, how powerful you are, how loving and supportive you are. And how you can use this energy now to really love and support yourself, to be selfish, to put yourself first. And I'm speaking of your higher self, and all the parts, the childlike parts of you, your body, the emotions. And whenever any of this shows up, you're just going to breathe and love them and accept them as they are. For as you do this, as you take this time, whether it's a minute or 5 minutes or an hour, to just breathe and be with it, it's going to transform your body, your life, your reality. And it's the greatest gift you can give the planet and the ones you love that are close to you, where you become like an acupuncture point, standing tall and strong. The energy flows to you, shifting, transforming, and supporting the highest outcome of ascension on this planet. For that is why you came. And this energy, this childlike energy, is but the spark to lead you on that adventure. You don't need to know how it's all going to look, or the final outcome, for that would ruin the movie, that would ruin the adventure, the journey. Perhaps in this moment, you feel an inspiration, a remembering, an awareness of, oh yeah, I always liked doing that. So I invite you to find what that is, the element of ether where all things are, all potentials and possibilities are available, and the energy of all things, and what this is that you would like to experience, what you would like to move towards in your life. So it's time for us to come back. First, lovingly acknowledge the child that you see in front of you, in however form you like, whether it's a bow or a hug, some words of support and encouragement for them in their journey. As they turn and run, gleefully, excitedly, joyfully, running back to where their joy and their bliss and their excitement is. feel that potential, that possibility, that reality, that timeline that they're on, that you're now connected with too. That child is loved and supported and guided, cherished and protected, that they lived their joy and their bliss, that they were supported, and they achieved that vision, knowing that you too have that ability now, that you're connected to this timeline, to this energy. And we invite and bring that back here now in this moment as you breathe into your heart. Let go with a allowing the energy to flow down into the feet, down into the ground. Energy breathing into the heart once again, remembering that smile. And letting go with Move the body a little bit, just slightly, maybe turning the head a little bit, wiggling the fingers, allowing yourself to slowly come back. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, and then just look wherever you're at in your room, your space. So allow your eyes to kind of wander around the room, just taking it all in. And I invite you in this moment, as you do that, to know that you are abundant, that this evidence of abundance is all around you. Look at how much is around you, whether it's the wood of the building you're in, whether it's all the items you have around you, whether it's the oxygen, the wind that's around you in this moment. How much is here? Because it's the energy, it's the connection to that you are abundant, that you have so many things. And the more we appreciate that, the more we see that, the more comes. We may judge the things we have, or, oh, I got too much junk, or I got too much this, but that's the abundance. And the rest is choice. When you breathe and you connect to your heart and you allow yourself to feel what comes up and you love it, soon the illusions start to fade. Soon when others come to you that are upset, you no longer get as upset. You no longer need to push them away. There's a calm, there's a seen, there's a knowing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you for letting me know. And if they still come and they push, it's like, oh, well, okay, goodbye. There's a calm, there's a patience, there's a knowing. And so that starts inside, really, to see how powerful you are and see how great the work is that you're doing by just showing up and acknowledging and loving yourself, and how that helps everybody. And to make this time today to do this is so powerful. It's just make that time to breathe, to feel, to love yourself.